right, just want to do a quick tool review after doing some use for a little bit. It's Channel Lock. I don't know if you can read that right there. It's Channel Lock, the brand Channel Lock. So everyone knows Channel Lock makes, obviously, channel locks. And, as I've gotten older, I had a little bit, more money to spend and get better tools. Not that channel locks are the best. I'm not going to say they are. A lot of, I think, a lot of people know Kinetipix are, one of the top ones. And, there's definitely two sides to there. But I like buying American, so I can whenever I can afford it and it makes sense. Anyways, so Channel Lock came out with these ratcheting sockets, and I like them. I've been using them for a while. So as you can see, this is scuffed up. As you can see in a bunch of my videos that I have, I use them a lot. But they are typical, ratchets. So you're not going to sit there and get, massive amount of tonnage of torque on it without breaking it because it's a ratchet. So I haven't pushed them to the limits. I am not sponsored by Channel Lock, or I am not sponsored by anyone. So I'm not about to start breaking tools just for the sake of breaking tools, and just try to figure out their limits are. So they want to pay me to do it. Sure, I'll do it. No problem. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. So what do I like about them? Here's the two big things that I like about them. That if you get them, I think you'll like them too. But I'll show you some cons as well. So what do I like? There's basically only two, sockets that basically go from 5/16 all the way up to, I think 3/4. 3/4 is the biggest. So 5/16 to 3/4, all the way up. So you're going 5/16, 3/8, half, or 7/16 to half. You're having 9/16 to 5/8, and then 11/16 to 3/4. So it has, you're just grabbing two sockets to be able to do, two ratchets to be able to do a whole wide amount of, nuts. And so that's my first thing I really like about them. I can just sit there and I know, what is the largest one or the cutoff kind of on each one. So I know which one to grab. Which brings me to my second point. There's two of them. So it's either one or the other. You don't have to decide, well, I know this one goes to this and this and this, and then it goes to the next level. You pick it up pretty quick, like where the draw is. So there's only two you have to bring that does a wide range. And the final thing, which is a subtle thing, it's black. It's I don't know if it's anodized or it's just coated black coating on it. That, as you can see, it's starting to wear off because I'm kicking the shit out of them. But they're black, so they stand out in my, tool chest. They, amongst all of chrome, they stand out. So I see them, I grab them. It's kind of my first thing I go to, and I grab them and I use them. So there's, those two, and, it's the typical ratchet, so it does the job. So another thing that's good is if, like typical other ratchets, I have similar ones that are like this, that are from Cobalt and other brands. So these are very similar. This is a Craftsman, and this is a Cobalt. Very similar. You have to flip, so they're locked in. So you flip them in order to get the other side. These, because you have two different sizes on each side, you have to switch it. So, but I like them. What's the downside? Well, these, in comparison to one of these, they can be a little, as you can see, a little wider. So because you have the double side. So if you have a tight spot that you want to get them in, they're probably not going to fit. So it's, it's not gonna, it's not gonna help you. But on the other side, if say you're using one of the larger side of the two, say I use on the Gravely's, I use 3/4 a lot, 9/16, half inch, and 7/16. Those are kind of the go-tos on Gravely's, at least all the stuff that I'm adjusting or tightening or what have you. So to some extent, if you ever have, and I've had this a few times, not a lot, where say I have a 3/4 nut that's on a threaded rod or just a long screw or a long bolt, it's gonna, if I don't hold it there, it'll just stop because it's the larger. But if I go on the smaller one, it is going to slide through. So you kind of have to keep, like a typical one of these sockets, you have to, keep it in place for to keep it from sliding down. But overall, I am very happy with them. I like them. I would recommend them for, for me, for someone who's I'm a weekend warrior, and doing my light duty stuff. I don't know if, I don't know if guys who, are on, working on cars every single day, if they would use them. Maybe they would for the lighter duty stuff where you're not really worried about torquing something down to a really tight torque or a really specific torque. But again, that's it. Like I said, I like them, and you know, I'll hopefully they don't break on me, and I'll keep using them, and maybe I'll do another review in another year or so. But that's what I got for today. See you guys really soon.